Gemini, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late November 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Geminis. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up, my guys. Let's see what's up. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going here. What's up with Gemini, please? And thank you. It's been a couple of interesting readings the past couple of weeks, so I'm interested to see where this one goes. All right, so we do have this card that can speak about a spiritual journey, spiritual protection and guidance, assistance. This is a nice card when I see it. I do like it when I see it up front. Now, before we start peeling back the layers of this card, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the November subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough for the promo. Have a little look here at this card. You see that individual dressed in red. The white birds are guiding this person with ropes. And in divination and symbolism, white birds are a good thing, right? Those are angelic energies. That's the energy of ancestors, guides, your spirit team. Whether you see them or not, whether you feel them or not, this is spiritual assistance, right? Always having them around you, even if you don't always know they're there. Some of you might feel like you're on a journey or a quest of some kind when this card shows up. Like you're on a mission, you're on a journey. You need to complete this. But another vibe I pick up with this card is that of assistance in general. So whether it's you needing someone's assistance or somebody asking you for assistance, we'll see what it's all about. We're just going to place it down right there. See what we could get with the tarot cards here for you, Gemini. I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. But let's get you three in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's shuffle it up, my gods. What do we got here for Gemini, please? So, like I was saying, last couple of weeks have been interesting to say the least. Last week's reading was titled The Final Judgment. So some of you may have had it up to here with something. You're ready to make the final call, final judgment on something, making your mind up, saying, no, this is final. That's kind of the vibe I was picking up last week. Or there might be something going on in your life that you need to make that judgment call about, possibly. The week before that was a serious warning, so we're going to hope for some positivity and optimism this week. Either way, we're going to roll with the punches, right? As you know, every reading, it's not a one-size-fits-all. You just take it how it hits for you, because energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. Okay, let's get these three out here. So we could be seeing your energy or someone you're connected to. Okay, we're starting good, all right? I don't want to jinx it yet, but we have the 10 of Cups in position number 1. That's like wish come true type of energy to start us off. Could represent the family and home. Let's get 2 more. Thank you. Okay, the Fool card, new. So we have ending, beginning. Like, interesting. These are both very positive cards. Let's get 1 more, though. Because on its face so far, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands right on the back end. Lots of fire here. That's a good thing as well. And that's something I've been seeing for the Gemini readings a lot in recent weeks, is a lot of fire, but this is kind of like the better side. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. Position number 1, the 10 of Cups. Easily one of the best cards in the whole entire tarot deck, right? It could speak about a happy ending of some sort, something coming to a conclusion or getting a result that you've wanted. When I see this card, I think of wins and victories, triumph, stuff like that. So I really want to clarify it. Other things with this card, it could be wish fulfillment. It could be a card of blessings as well. But when I see this, it could just speak about the family unit. So people that you're related to or your home. So there's a lot of things here with the 10 of Cups, but generally it's just beautiful. You see it there. It has like the rainbow. The people are snugging up on each other. But moving over, we have the Fool card, a very positive, optimistic card. And I will say this, with the Fool card and the Ace of Wands right next to it, these are both signals of something new. Now, even though we have this 10 of Cups here, all 10s in tarot represent the close of a cycle. So we have like a closing and an ending with 2 positive new beginning types of cards. So the Fool card, Could just represent an Aries in your life. So we'll clarify it. We'll see what it's about. But we think of somebody about to bound off in a new direction, start a new journey, start a new adventure of some sort. So, of course, it could speak about travel, distance, stuff like that. It's a heavy card of action. Both of the cards on the back end here are big action-based cards as well. So there could be a lot of moving things in life right now. And it is feeling really optimistic. Like, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here, but this is feeling really good so far. It's jovial. Now, there is a bit of a warning with the Fool card, because all cards are a bit of a double-edged sword, right? The Fool is a warning against doing anything too spontaneously. So we'll see how that plays. On the back end, we have the Ace of Wands. I always say all aces are opportunities. All aces are a new beginning of some sort. This can speak about matters of desire, sexuality, stuff like that. I'm not going to put our minds in the gutter here, but it is a phallic symbol, right? When we see the Ace of Wands, though, we think of passion, desire, drive, the motivation from within that's moving us forward. So yes, once again, this could be a card of a new journey, a new venture, something good coming into your life, or just the passion within you. Now, when it comes to fire cards, I explain it every week, especially for recent Gemini readings. Fire can be extremely good, as in motivation, but it could also be a little bit of a warning because it's hard to control fire. So with all that being said, let's dive deeper on all of it, Gemini. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here from my friends. I feel like we're getting like little notes of what we've been getting in recent weeks too, like the silver linings. But yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 10 of Cups. And as always, if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to the Gemini Collective, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 10 of Cups time. You won't be stepping on my toes. That's 10 of Cups here. Thank you. Moon card. Beautiful. Yeah, something could go way, way better than you think possible with the Moon card, because that's my card of mystery. It's the unexpected. Now, for some of you, this could be a very close link to a Pisces, whether romance or family, but sometimes Cancers, Cancerians as well. But like I was already saying, the Moon card to me is the card of surprises. It's the card of unexpected. So for a lot of you, if times have been rough recently, if there's been a lot of rough things happening and going on, this could be like an unexpected shift, an unexpected change for the better, a win, a victory. So for a lot of you, there could be something that comes out of left field in a positive way, like an unexpected win of some sort, especially with the cards we have coming up next to it. So this could be really good. Like there might be something that like, you don't know how it's going to turn in your favor. You don't know how you're going to get from A to B, but it's going to turn out way better than you possibly expect with this, okay? It's a good turn. It's a change for the better. So if it is an unexpected change, it's for the better. I like that, okay? So we're going to see how the rest of this reading plays out, because that's interesting to start us off. Let's put these back down. We're going to go in on this Fool card, because I do feel like when we get to the fire cards, that could be speaking about possible warnings. Let's not go there yet, though. That's where things could spin. But why is the Fool here? You know me, I like to try to keep it optimistic and silver lining. But if something pops up, I'm definitely going to let you know. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. I don't necessarily feel like this King of Swords in reverse is you, unless this is Spirit asking you to step outside of your comfort zone. For some of you, you really might need to step out of your comfort zone if you've been living in a certain routine lately. Like you have a very specific schedule every single day of the week. Spirit's asking you to possibly step outside the plans, maybe be a little more spontaneous. That's what I feel like this is, because the King of Swords is very strategic. If that's not air sign energy or older male energy, the fact that it's in reverse is like, it's okay to do things unplanned. It's okay to do the unexpected, the surprising. That's the spice of life. So Spirit might be asking you to step outside of your usual day-to-day routine. And I do like this, because when I see the King of Swords, I do also feel that it's a card of seriousness and stern. So this is feeling very jovial, very light, very happy. Like it's giving me the energy of laughter as well, like somebody laughing, having a good time, having fun. So I want to see how the rest of this goes with that Ace of Wands on the back. But we're looking good here, Gemini, especially with the unexpected and all the things we got going on. Let's see what's up with that Ace of Wands, then we'll do a quick recap. This is way, way better than recent weeks. If you've been having a rough time lately, things could be changing for the better quick. So why is this Ace of Wands here? Before the recap in the shadow, why is the Ace of Wands here? I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse, though. Interesting. Now, this card does show like possible eruption here, a card of possible aggression. So even though we do have all this good positivity here, I do feel like there's a possible warning as well that, you know, there's some aggression here. There might be somebody or something in your life that has a lot of like aggression in them. If that's you, you might need to figure out a way to get that aggression out, get that energy out, whether it's through something physical or otherwise. Spirit wants some sort of aggression release or an emotional release here, but just there's a lot of positivity here. I don't want to seem like I'm raining on the parade, but with the Ace of Wands and this Five of Wands in reverse, it's just telling me like, yeah, I mean, things do look good, things will most likely go well, but there's an edge to this. All right, there's an edge where things can spin, so beware. Like that fiery, spontaneous energy that we've been getting in recent weeks is still here. So I'm feeling like mainly this is saying like, all right, things are looking better, things are going to go better, but you might not be completely in the clear just yet. Either that or you might need some sort of energetic release, some sort of release. That's the best way I could phrase it. Okay, so we're just going to put these down right here. Let's go through and do a quick recap, Gemini, because overall I'd say this is a really positive reading. But if you kindly look in the box before the shadow card, in position number 1, we have the 10 of Cups with the Moon card in the upright. So if this is in a close connection with a Pisces, like I was saying, whether it's something that changes or shifts unexpectedly, it will be for the better. If you don't know how this is going to happen, that's going to happen. This is something being much better than you possibly think. Like, so an unexpected win or victory. It's beautiful vibes here. Moving to the center, we have the Fool card with the King of Swords in reverse. Another thing I was saying, we have this spontaneity showing up, this surprising, unexpected energy is still lingering here. Spirit might want you to step outside of your usual day-to-day routine. That's like the big vibe I'm picking up. But jovial, happy, laughter. Some of you might need some of that in your life. On the back end, we have the Ace of Wands with the Five of Wands in reverse in this deck, but the way the picture is with the explosion of the volcano and stuff like that, I do feel like someone needs an aggression release or an emotional release, right? Where like if they're pent up energy, there's a lot of energy going, they need to take the edge off here. Okay, so Spirit might be asking you like, hey, maybe this is going to happen. Maybe you need to do this because there needs to be some sort of release of this energy. Please take a screenshot. I don't necessarily feel like it's bad there. I'm going to get you one shadow card though, so we could see what's in the shadows. I don't feel like it ruins the reading whatsoever, but there's an edge there. So be spontaneous, have fun, but don't get carried away. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. So let's see what's up here for Gemini. And yeah, I'm still using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion. It's an awesome deck. It's a nice little introspective piece towards the end. So what's in the shadows for Gemini? Real quick. Not going to spend too much time on this. Okay, yeah, the Fool card, once again, interesting. So if you are connected to an Aries, they're showing up here double in this spread, especially like in the center of the main spread and now showing up here in the shadows. In this deck, the Fool is called the Seeker. There it is. I mean, it's a bit of a disturbing picture though, right? There's a lot of things hinging around spontaneity in this week's reading. The unexpected, things popping up surprisingly. So when this shows up in the shadows, Spirit might be saying like, hey, yeah, there's good things coming. There's good things traveling down the pipeline. But you're going to need to discern very quickly whether it's really good or whether it's a bait and switch type of thing. I don't want to go too far down that road, but it's okay to be spontaneous yet cautious. And I feel like that's what we picked up in the main part of the spread as well. Like, yeah, step outside of your routine if you need to. Inject some fun into your life if you need to. Just don't go too far with it. All within due bounds. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here with this Fool in the back. Okay? Because there are warnings about this individual walking off a cliff here. So have fun, just don't go too far with it. That's the vibe. So Gemini, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the November subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the October subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced the day after Halloween, November 1st. But for November, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Vice Versa Tarot once again. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what are you most grateful for? 'Tis the season, am I right, my friends? That's all you need to do to enter. And at the end of November, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, much love, and I'll see you next time.